Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Wissahickon High School. It's the site of a season-opening tournament here tonight. And in game number one, it's LaSalle High School against Downingtown West. Bob Long here, and we'll be joined by a great crew. Brady Joyce on camera, Alex Shevchuk, and Danny Rovey on color commentary. Excited to break this one down. This one expected to start at about 5:40 to 5:45. So stay with us, and we'll have breakdowns of both teams next here on Bob Long Sports.
Dunphy Ford is Mayfair's neighborhood Ford store.
Nobody knows your neighborhood like Dunphy Ford.
Nearly 40 years.
Right here on Frankfurt Avenue.
Generation after generation. Our neighbors continue to be our customers. We have access to the cars and trucks you want with financing you need.
Dunphy Ford is Northeast Philly's first choice for America's #1 brand. 7700 Frankfurt Avenue in Mayfair. Online at www.dunphyford.com.
Come experience the Dunphy difference. You'll be glad you did.
My name is Patrick Donahue, a franchise consultant with FranChoice, the premier network of franchise consultants in America. FranChoice is a company that helps people find a franchise business that's the perfect fit for them. We work with the people who want to own a business but don't really know how to find one that's both a top-notch opportunity and a great match. We specialize in franchise opportunities with the following three characteristics: low investment, high margin, and rapid break-evens. The best thing about our service is that it's free to the public. We're paid by franchise companies for this service. The process is simple. First, we do an introduction. Then the candidate provides me with information. We have a consultation based on that information, and we build what's called the model. Once we have that model, we'll share that with three great opportunities that match your criteria. I will follow up with you through the entire process. Obviously, the best opportunities fit the criteria mentioned above, and the right way to find those opportunities is to spend some time with the people who work with the very best franchise companies looking to expand in your local area. I'm humbled by your consideration, and I look forward to speaking with you soon.
They said it couldn't be done, but somehow CCM was able to close this home in just 21 days. Carl, how'd you pull this off?
Oh, hard work, dedication, grinding.
Were you ever worried?
Well, you know, Chloe, they pinned us in deep in the second bedroom, inspection issues, but we regrouped. Knew there was still a lot in play.
Well, I'm sure the Franklins were pleasantly surprised.
We got a good organization here. A lot to look forward to.
Good luck with the next close. And there you have it. Cross Country Mortgage is dedicated to getting it done.
So, it's time for your business to renew your lease. Or perhaps you're right-sizing or relocating. This can be an exciting time, but it's also a major project to undertake. Hundreds of decisions to make, some of which may impact your business for the next decade. You know you need an expert on your side from start to finish. What if this expert had no conflicts of interest, no landlords to answer to, and a fiduciary responsibility to work solely in your best interest? Someone who knows the questions to ask, the levers to pull, the pitfalls to avoid. Enter the experts at Gola Corporate Real Estate. They've seen it all over the course of thousands of transactions in dozens of industries. Gola gets it. And what if those experts came with a team? Subject matter experts to manage everything that comes with this process. Space planning and design, relocation planning and budgeting, helping you manage your vendors, construction oversight, all with zero out-of-pocket cost to you. A turnkey experience that adds real value, value that flows right to your bottom line. Gola gets it. We've been partnering with clients like you for over 40 years, and we know what's important: solving problems, creating flexibility, protecting and stretching your dollars. Philadelphia-based with a national presence. Get to know Gola. Gola gets it.
When your car needs repairs and you can't wait, Meineke can help. With life's crazy schedule between work and family, you'll love Meineke's same-day service. Call today and Meineke will get your car in today. For new brakes, exhaust repairs, or your check engine light comes on, trust Meineke to do the job right. And families have been coming to Meineke for years because Meineke works on any make or model vehicle. Same-day service, value, and trust. Meineke, doing car care right.
Be a part of the biggest live events. The must-see matches.
He's gone!
The game day celebrations. Experience live sports and entertainment the way they're meant to be seen. With Joe Hand Promotions, the global leader of live entertainment for bars, restaurants, and cinemas. Create unforgettable moments that fans won't want to miss. Keep the food and drinks flowing with watch parties that will bring customers in the door and expand dwell time. And watch as these visitors turn into loyal customers with exclusive content relationships with the nation's largest sports and entertainment providers. In over 10,000 bars, restaurants, and cinemas across America, and customizable packages for every type of venue. Make your business the place for the next must-see event. Because if fans can't make it to the stadium or arena, your venue is the next best place.
What does this win mean?
Been with the family for a long time. With our team chemistry, it was bound to happen.
Just close, baby!
Such a big win from Cross Country Mortgage. Dedicated to getting it done.
My name is William Ryan, and I'm attending Boston College next year. LaSalle obviously academically is so strong, and that prepares me for college, prepares me for the next 4 years at Boston College. But furthermore, I think the community here at LaSalle and the experiences that they provide will allow me to thrive at Boston College next year. The college counseling office here at LaSalle prepared me for the college application process through just one-on-one interviews with my college counselor, and also just having the door open here, and whenever I had any questions, there were so many resources for me to use and for me to be able to fill out the application to the best of my ability. Obviously we have the Choose Your Path motto, but I like to say it's more of a Blaze Your Path motto. On the basketball team, LaSalle gave me an awesome opportunity to help the team in ways that I wouldn't have expected otherwise by putting together scouting reports and stuff like that. And that's what LaSalle offers. It offers every kid to kind of take the initiative and go forth and do what they want, but do it in an individualistic way.
Hello, I'm Brother James, President of LaSalle College High School. We are excited to welcome you as you explore LaSalle.
Hi, I'm Andrew Brennan, Student Body President here at LaSalle. Over the next few minutes, you're going to experience LaSalle through an exciting lens and learn about the different paths you can explore.
Hi, I'm Jim Fike, principal of LaSalle College High School. For over 160 years, LaSalle has provided a college preparatory education to young men in the Philadelphia area. Our goal is to give them the opportunity to discover and develop their God-given talents. LaSalle's curriculum is academically challenging and designed to prepare young men for the future. LaSalle offers students choices across more than 120 topics, and our concentration program allows students to experience various career fields and earn credentials during their time here. LaSalle is a faith-centered community dedicated to the moral development of our young men. At LaSalle, you will be challenged. But if you are eager to learn work hard, and commit to collaborating with others, you will be prepared for the next steps in your journey.
Hello, I'm Marie Stott, and I oversee all of our clubs and activities here at LaSalle. Over 85% of our students participate in our activities, and we have over 60 clubs for you to explore during your 4 years here at LaSalle.
Hi, my name is Owen Kunko, president of our TV studio called WXP. LaSalle has many opportunities for you to explore technology. Please take a look yourself. And students who are interested in video production can join our WXP Media Studio, where they create content for both our school website and social media platforms. LaSalle College High School provides the environment you'll need to ensure you're prepared for a future focused on innovation and technology.
Hi, I'm Ryan Pritchett. Welcome to the 4th floor of St. Michael Hall, also known as the Art Room. The Fine Arts program here at LaSalle is one of the many ways in which you can explore your creativity. The Visual Arts program is designed for all students who have an interest in learning the basic principles and techniques of art. Fine arts students can pursue their passions or seek new ones at LaSalle through scheduled classes that include ceramics, drawing, painting, and sculpture.
Hello, my name is Will Palopoli. I'm a junior here at LaSalle. Every day when we leave LaSalle, we see the sign, Leave to Serve. Service is just one of the ways in which you can explore your spirituality here at LaSalle.
Hi, my name's Theo Peebles. What initially drew me to LaSalle was the music program because there are so many opportunities to get involved no matter your skill level. Music is just another one of the many ways for you to explore your creativity here at LaSalle.
I'm Bob Zanio, Athletic Administrator here at LaSalle College High School. If you are interested in competing in any sports, I encourage you to explore LaSalle.
I'm Michael McCabe, Director of Admissions and Financial Aid here at LaSalle. We hope you enjoyed today's video and got a taste for all that LaSalle has to offer. If you have any questions about the admissions process or the school, myself and the admissions team are here to help. We invite you to explore your path and unlock your potential, because before you know it, it'll be time for your next chapter.
These last 4 years have proven to be demanding yet inspiring, all leading to our growth and transformation.
Good afternoon again, everybody, and welcome back to Wissahickon High School. It is the site of a non-league battle. It's a season opening tournament here tonight, and it's broadcast live on Bob Long Sports. My name's Bob Long. Alongside me, Danny Rovey, Alex Shevchuk, and Brady Joyce on camera. We've got a great team on hand for this one. It's Downingtown West from the Chestmont taking on LaSalle from the Philadelphia Catholic League. And Danny, we're going to start with you because it is a new era here in Winmore. LaSalle College High School coached by Ryan Ansell, and it's a different look Explorer team this year from last season.
Yeah, absolutely, Bob. Well, to start it off with some background, LaSalle went 9-13 last year. We know they started the season strong. They were inconsistent, and they finished with an 8-game losing streak to close out the year. But now that doesn't matter anymore here. Ryan Ansell at the helm of LaSalle College High School for the first year. This will be his first career game and hopefully his first career win.
And Alex, on the other end, Downingtown West, they lose Dylan Blair, but Donovan Fromhart's one of the really talented guys in that league. He's going to look to lead the way for this Whippets program here this year.
Yeah, Fromhartz is very talented. I got to watch him a couple times when he played with his AAU team, Philly Pride Under Armour, which was great. And he's a very athletic player, can definitely score, and I think he can lead this new Downingtown West team.
It's coached by Stuart Ross. LaSalle, we mentioned, coached by Ryan Ansel. The starters here for this LaSalle team. In the middle, the big man jumping the ball is 6'8", Grayson McHugh, defensive end for the football team, but just loves playing basketball. Lucas Hudak and Liam Hawley in the backcourt. Nick Parisi, he'll play at that 3 role, and a really talented player there with Joe Shields rounding out that starting 5. Downingtown West gets things underway. Antonio Lewis will be the point guard, number 5. To the baseline, and that one's well long and on a hop. Taken down by Liam Hawley. A guy who can really carve his way into space, unafraid to get to the middle of the defense as a diminutive point guard. And here's McHugh, developing more and more skills as time goes along as he transitions from football to basketball. And McHugh now gets it on the baseline. Great look for Shields and everything but the finish, but that's great off-ball movement and a back cut.
Yeah, nice vision right there from McHugh. You love to see it from the big man, finding Shields there on the inside cut.
1 and done, and how about this? 2 rebounds on the first 2 possessions of the game for the smallest guy on the floor, Liam Hawley.
Yeah, and Bob, I'm really always impressed with the way Liam Hawley plays and carries himself on the court. He's a small guy, but he plays with a lot of heart out there. And he finds ways to create space on the floor.
LaSalle running a derivation of Swarthmore College offense, which is a derivation of the Davidson University offense, and they let the big man go to work, Grayson McHugh. And when I talk about that offense, it's run by, Bob McKillop, the longtime head coach of Davidson College. His All-American Landry Kosmalski, he went over to Swarthmore College after his playing career was done. He coached there and still is coaching, going on 10 years. Now the head coach, Ryan Ansel from LaSalle, who was an assistant there at Swarthmore for 8 years. He's starting to put his own touches on the program, but you'll see some of those similarities, down cuts, down screens. They'll like to run the ball and put pressure on opposing defenses. It's a big-time shot from Donovan Fromhartz.
Yeah, nice 3 from Fromhartz. Always going to expect him to be the main scorer on his team. Always elusive from the 3-point threat.
And sagged a little bit off that ball screen at the top of the key in the man-to-man defense.
Shields met with a lot of pressure up top.
Hudak. Parisi, a deep 3. It's good. And he could be that guy for LaSalle this year to get where they want to go. Nick Parisi is going to be a guy that's going to have to light the lamp a bunch, Alex.
Yeah, always a great player. They didn't see him play much time until later into the season of his sophomore year. Now he picked up a bigger role at this new LaSalle team.
McHugh on the contest and Shields with the carom. Shields met with resistance on the one-on-one defense. Parisi comes to the ball. Good move by Parisi. Got into the lane, and he's fouled by Fromhartz.
Yeah, nice move right into the middle of the paint. Got himself very active in the paint.
Yeah, exactly. A little bit of a later whistle right there, but we love to see Parisi get involved. Alex, touching on from one of your previous points, definitely saw a lot of him later last year, and he's a great scorer. I remember, Bob, he had a great game against Father Judge.
Got a really good look on that replay. Fromhartz didn't like the call, but certainly the swipe did catch some wrist and forearm area on Parisi, who now has 4 to lead all scorers. These two teams did play in a scrimmage period in the live period back in the summer. Certainly not a huge emphasis on, say, who wins the game. Of course you want to win, but you want to learn something about your club. Downingtown West was missing a key player in that game, but LaSalle was victorious in that scrimmage, and Grayson McHugh, that's a lot of contact there. He didn't want Zeke's stats, putting that one up and off the glass. His first, team's first.
Yeah, well, McHugh right there, 6'8", with plenty of muscle right there. It's really hard to shy away from that contact when you're drawn in like that.
But I tell you what the scouts are going to like and what the coaches are going to like, one more time here, 25% speed. McHugh gets up off the ground, right, jumps, and watch him get his feet under and jump again. Certainly there was contest and a foul up top, but the bounce is what you like to see from the 6'8 center. 2 for 2 from the line from Stats. Double team comes on Parisi. He spins into the double team. The arm of Lewis was the problem there. And Danny, he didn't need it. They had that extra defender basically in the nature of the sideline there.
Yeah, exactly. You know, right there you had Parisi cornered. Not really sure the nature of that foul, but LaSalle will get the ball back. And here we can see Lewis pressuring Hawley again.
McHugh gets into the lane and too strong off the back iron. That's a great look, though, from LaSalle breaking the three-quarters court pressure. Now an open three in transition. And LaSalle picked the pocket. Liam Hawley. Good avoidance of the would-be charge taker from Hartz. And it's 9-5.
Hawley is all over the floor right now, getting the rebound, pushing it all the way down for the assist to Parisi.
Yeah, exactly. And for a point guard like that, a floor general, you need someone with a lot of pace.
A blocking foul is called. And a big thanks to Jim Cairns, by the way, the AD here at Wissahickon, with our perch high above. A little bit of a different vantage point than usual, but I think it gives us a particularly good angle to see the slide by Parisi.
Yeah, I always love being up here in Wissahickon, Bob. I mean, you always get a great vantage point when you're looking down from the track.
Fromhartz adds another one to the tally. And a couple of substitutions coming in for Downingtown West. Alex Newhouse and Isaiah Hicklin. One of two, and another foul is called, and they're starting to rack up here. Remember, guys, a brand new system here at the high school level. Gone are the days of 1-and-1s and fouls tallying over 2 quarters, but instead it's more like the NBA system where every quarter they'll take the fouls all the way to 5, and then that'll be 2-shot fouls the rest of the way. Then the quarter will end and we'll start back at 0. So a little bit different. Games are no longer won and lost at the front end, Danny. That's really unfortunate.
Oh, well, it's definitely a shame to say that, but definitely going to be a new aspect here of high school basketball. Going to be exciting to cover that throughout the year.
Nice take by Hawley to get to the bucket and get fouled.
Let's get another look here. It looks clean up top, but he drives his way into the body, and that's why the call went against the on-ball defender, Antonio Lewis. Four team fouls against Downingtown West, 3 against LaSalle, with about 4 minutes to play here in this first quarter. I'll tell you, for a 5:30 game on the first day of basketball season, a pretty nice crowd here at Wissahickon High School. Also have North Penn watching along as they're waiting for their matchup. Grayson McHugh stands in and takes the charge. And Staz picks up the personal.
Taking charges is something that you see very a lot in this LaSalle program, not only from this year under Ryan Ansel, but also last year and previous year under Mike McKee. Props to the big man to take that charge.
Yeah, definitely always important right there. And you know, LaSalle definitely going to try and take advantage of this. Up 4, 10-6, 3:41 remaining.
And I'll tell you, the big man, it's hard to take down an edge rusher like that. Shields now. Got through. Parisi. Hudak for 3. That was halfway down. Rebound by Fromhartz.
Yeah, like the trigger right there from Hudak. He's usually spot on from that range, just a little bit off.
The reserve Hicklin will run the offensive flow. Come off that ball screen. Hudak there every step of the way. Now Fromhartz. This is a good matchup. Shields a good defender. They go ISO, and Shields was there.
Yeah, and Shields right here, a great matchup.
Works his way through that screen. Staz for 3. And who's there but Shields to get the rebound? That's a wonderful defensive possession for one of the veterans on this team.
Exactly, and Shields, after missing a lot of last year due to a leg injury, definitely grateful to be back. We can see that tonight so far, having a great one.
Some of that 4 out, 1 in. A little bit of that Villanova offense right there. Good move by McHugh.
Hello, that's a big-time move. The big man is developing some footwork, and the bench is going to love to see that. Here's Hicklin. He's got some wiggle and went underhand with it, got all the way there, but then McHugh a little quick trying to get rid of that basketball. Everything but the finish from Hartz. And now McHugh brings it down with 2 hands. Might be a transition opportunity, but Downingtown back very well. Hudak, extra pass, Parisi, and that's how you run the offense. Timeout, Stuart Ross and Downingtown West. A new look offense from this LaSalle basketball program. Ball's barely hitting the ground. Get those puppies organized and knock it down.
Nice rip by Luke Hudak to get to the middle and get that extra pass to Parisi for the 3.
Exactly. Parisi from downtown cashed that one in, and we can see kind of the bite on that original pass, but then able to spread that one out there, get a great look.
This portion of today's game is brought to you by Jim McLaughlin and Carrie Guerin Boyle of the Carrie Guerin Boyle team at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, Fox and Roach Realtors. They're our favorite LaSalle realtors, and they can help you buy or sell a home. It's a tough market right now, and it's very important to have a professional with you that can help you through the process. They help my wife and me. They've actually taken really good care of 2 of our referrals as well. So we would not recommend them if we couldn't wholeheartedly stand behind what they do. They're great people and great realtors. So check out their contact information below. Please do tell them that Bob Long Sports sent you. And gosh, I guess before you know it, the spring season will be upon us. So check them out online and give them a call.
Definitely a lot of basketball, though, to get through before that spring season,
True.
Bob.
Yeah, I guess I'm thinking, I don't really want to see the snow myself.
Oh.
So
I might disagree with that, Bob.
I'm a big snow fan.
Wow, okay.
Big time.
Well, you guys enjoy it. I'll be down in Florida playing golf or something. 15-6. It's been a nice run here from LaSalle. And they got their hands in the passing lane. Hicklin able to get it back, a step-back 3. And it's really nice defense by LaSalle. I think LaSalle will take that type of step-back contested 3. Not a ton of ball movement there from Downingtown West.
Yeah, and Hicklin almost looked like he rushed the shot right there, so LaSalle able to capitalize off that one. Just running this offensive set through here, taking their time with the ball.
Joe Shields takes contact. A little too strong and a great check out down low by number 33, Chase Horesta. From Hartz. Had a mismatch and nearly put it in. Hayes Altamare just checked into the game, and Fromhartz went to work.
Seems like we're going to see a lot of that Fromhartz ISO.
Yeah, definitely, because when all other options fail, who can you rely on but your star player? And I'm sure we're also going to see maybe some fouls here on a player like Fromhartz. LaSalle guarding him tight. He can always draw those when he gets close to the cup.
Yeah, we talked a little bit about it right at the beginning of the contest that Dylan Blair no longer with the club. Now playing out at Army West Point. His father, Damian, head coach of Westchester University. And he was a huge part of that team that went all the way to the state playoffs. They lost to a talented Springford team that went all the way to the state final. But now it's going to be a little bit of a different type of offense. And I think you've already seen from LaSalle running some pressure and playing really tight offensively, making these newer and less seasoned guards feel some pressure and try to beat them on the perimeter. West has gone the other way, and hey, we're going to kick out ISO and put the ball in the hands of the lengthy Fromhartz. And a timeout here, or at least a stoppage of play, because Nick Parisi has blood on the back of his uniform. So he'll be attended to by a trainer. And as a result, LaSalle for the last 46 seconds of the first quarter will have to play without arguably their best scorer. And a chance to see Preston Washington for the first time here this evening.
Yeah, Washington is actually a transfer coming for his sophomore year. Glad to see him because he's a great player, good facilitator, good scorer. Want to see him.
Yeah, and Ryan Ansel, we were talking to him. He really likes the toughness and physicality that Washington brings. Capable passer. Got the ball inside. That was a tough shot. Really good defense there from Hicklin.
Yeah, still a nice look, though, from Hawley. We know that he's a shifty player, able to get that one off there off the back spin.
And a travel called. Hicklin tried to throw that backside right into Hawley. Hawley backed off and coerced the travel.
Here we have West in a full court set. Looking to trap this LaSalle offense, but they continue to churn here with Hawley at the reins.
And you know, it's off-ball movement and getting the ball to the center of the floor. Oh, and that could have been a jump ball, but now they play on. Final 4 seconds left. Fromhart's too good a look. At the horn, it won't go. Boy, Fromhart's, he doesn't get open looks like that very often. LaSalle fell asleep in transition, but lived to see another one there as they go to the end of the first quarter. Leading 15-8. Danny, thoughts on the first bit of action that we've seen in the new coaching era of Ryan Ansel?
Yeah, well, definitely LaSalle has done a great job of neutralizing Fromhart's here. That's probably one of their most important elements to win this game. They've done a great job in transition and then moving the ball around that perimeter.
Alex, your thoughts?
Yeah, I think the defense is great this game. The backcourt of Hudock and Hawley and everybody else just playing right in front of the ball, don't need a foul, just staying there and being simple.
This portion of today's game is brought to you by our partners at the Great American Pub with 3 locations near you. The one that I always think about is the one in Conshohocken, but Danny, I know you're a fan of the Phoenixville location.
Absolutely.
Yeah, some great locations and some great specials, family fun, great spot to watch the big game as well. Our good friends over there at the Great American Pub have been really good to us, and certainly we try to get over there as much as we possibly can. So before, during, or after the next big game, head on over to the Great American Pub and let them know that Bob Long Sports sent you. Also tell you about our partners at CJO Design and Construction. It is a landscape contracting firm run by our buddy Chad Ormond, who does a great job with the football program, also does a great job with his business. If you're looking for a project to do in the backyard, in and around your house, gosh, you could even redo an entire addition to your home. Chad can help you through that process. Tell him that Bob Long Sports sent you. Pays out to Mare. It's a really nice job there. I think he recognized, Danny, that the double was coming in the corner if he kept going.
Yeah, exactly. The corner is the most dangerous place to be on a basketball court, and found there's really nowhere to go. Spreading that one back out. Hayes with the ball again. Nice
and
look.
Grayson McHugh brought it down and traveled with it.
Good effort.
Yeah, just lost his footing a bit right there, but Grayson McHugh to come up with that ball was awesome.
Parisi checks back in for LaSalle.
Yeah, that's good to see, certainly. Found the source of what was bleeding there and maybe even got another uniform on. I don't know. He still got number 4, though, unless they got a couple of white 4s standing around there. That's always the fun part of early season as well is, gosh, these teams are finalizing rosters yesterday and sometimes even today, so we're asking for them, and it'll get back to normal pretty soon here, but you know what? Basketball season is upon us. It's a new-look LaSalle team. It's a new-look Downingtown West team, both with pretty high expectations. Parisi, open for 3. There was contact there.
Yeah,
he
definitely
tried to sell it after the release of the ball. But Fromhart's on the closeout.
Yeah, Parisi looking around in confusion after that play. He was able to get the shot off completely, but definitely got a little bit of contact on the wrist after the release. But a no call right there for the refs leaves that one to be an air ball, and Downingtown West here in possession.
So both offenses going a bit stagnant here, late stages of the first quarter and now into the second quarter. LaSalle in white, Downingtown West in royal blue, good hands. And again, it's the long arms of Parisi.
Nice defensive switch by Ryan Ansel, spread going to that 2-3. Nice spread. Also, very dangerous to get the ball to those wings, you know, because Nick Parisi and Liam Hawley can always get out there.
Yeah, and how about the athleticism right there by Nick Parisi, Alex? I mean, you saw that cut coming in, but he didn't bite. He was able to poke that one out.
Good contest by McHugh, and now they got numbers, but they couldn't get the pass off. A kick ball there against Nick Parisi. Let's get another look. I love the idea trying to get that pass off. But again, just right there at the right time. Hudak would have been there for an easy lay-in. LaSalle stays in the man. Washington now goes one-on-one, and I thought that was a travel as well, not called. Fromhartz spreading him out wide. Again, Fromhart's going right at Hayes Altamare. Pretty good defense. That's a really tough shot, and Hudak brings it down. It's a war on the glass right now. Washington, that's a foul there that wasn't called. He couldn't get it to go. Shields, and a foul is called. That's on the putback attempt. Again, we'll get a look at Washington here. I mean, that right there is absolutely a foul. But LaSalle will take it, and nobody picks up Joey Shields. Great angle there caught by our cameraman, Brady Joyce.
Yeah, and some no calls early on in this game here in this first half. But then how about the awareness there from Joey Shields, able to recognize that ball up in the air, get as close as he can to the cup, and then sell that putback attempt. Send him to the line, misses the first one, but here the chance to double the lead.
Yeah, something that you really don't see a lot from Joe Shields, getting up to the rim, but props to him.
Now that the shirt is tucked in, we're ready for action. 1 of 2 for Joey Shields, and LaSalle has a 16-8 lead. The starting point guard, Antonio Lewis, back into the game to bring the ball up. Inside they go. Shields got a hand on it, and now's got 2 on it. It's a jump ball. Alternate possession will keep it here.
Good defense by Joe Shields, getting over that seal and getting to the jump ball.
He's given up a couple of inches there, Alex. So to your point, you try to front him and prevent the catch to begin with. Fromhartz, that's a tough shot from the elbow. Really good defense and good seal by Hayes Altamare. Playing off 2 feet there was Joe Shields. Hudak. Altamare. Great look for Shields. An open 3. And they got a hand on it. Last touch by LaSalle.
Good hustle by Preston Washington trying to get to there.
Yeah, exactly. And, you know, didn't really get the result you wanted there. No bucket off that possession, but great job from LaSalle. We saw a lot of that movement around the perimeter right there, spacing through the floor and then finding the right look at the right time. Just a shame it couldn't fall.
Great offense there by Downingtown West. The assist to Antonio Lewis.
Yeah, and Ryan Barker right there from spot up range, just a little bit taller than Joey Shields, able to get that one off before he can react.
Altamare spins and a good kick out. Washington, traveling called.
Not sure I see the vision on that one. It looked like he had both feet planted and then moved off that, but.
Also, there's a lot of grabbing there on those head fakes. You're going to get actually one more here that occurred after the call of travel.
Yeah, I thought that was just an athletic play there from Washington.
The lob, and Shields came over the top. Interesting offensive unit here, quite frankly. Without McHugh on the floor, a 5-out offense. Open 3. That one's no good. Washington is there, though. Too strong off the window.
Yeah, Washington right there did everything. He was in the right place at the right time, just could not get that one to fall. Too much weight.
And really good on the other end. Quasi-transition for Downingtown West. 16-12. Ryan Barker again. There's Albert Zone on the all-name team for LaSalle, or anyone else for that matter, number 23.
The Zone. Gonna have to get used to calling him that all season. The Zone.
Game of zones, right? They still doing that?
Absolutely.
3 minutes left. Mini run here for Downingtown West. They go into a zone, and that is how you break the zone. It's just everything but the finish for LaSalle. Hudak, he'll try. And I tell you, I mean, you get it to the center of the zone. It's a great look by Shields. You're also going to get a lot of offensive rebounds against the zone. They got that not once but twice. Another open three doesn't go. Those are the things you chalk up to. Hey, listen, those are going to start falling. But the offense was really fun to watch there and a great adjustment. Not out of a timeout or anything, Denny. That's just recognition by the 5 guys on the floor to the changing defense and how to run to beat a zone defense like that. Somebody should tell Villanova and Kyle Neptune.
Well, I saw you on Twitter, Bob. You didn't sound too happy after that Villanova loss, St. Joe's. Tough game right there. But listen, you got to give it to the Hawks, though, too.
You do have to give it to the Hawks. There are ways to lose, though. It didn't have to be a blowout. I think the Hawks deserve to win that game very clearly. Washington ran out of space there. Flashing double team gave Washington problems.
Speaking of that Villanova-St. Joe's game, PCL champion Xavier Brown making a major impact
How
on
about
that St. Joe's team.
4 Roman Catholic guys on the floor that night? Hakeem Hart for Villanova, and then 3 for St. Joe's. Lynn Greer, as well as obviously Xavier Brown, and then Anthony Finkley. Open 3. Washington mixing it up down low. Great look for McHugh. Good body control. I don't know, man.
Yeah, that's I really can't see that call right there again. You can see McHugh come up with it. I mean.
Yeah, and that LaSalle bench is less than thrilled. I mean, he comes to a jump stop.
Well-statured.
Yeah, that's a tough call there.
I'm not sure I'm understanding a lot of these calls so far in this one.
Hey, it's game 1 for everybody, though.
Absolutely.
A lot of good officials in this area. I am sure people are saying, boy, that Bob guy, that Bob Long, he is rusty on the air. Nice save. Grayson McHugh, good catch, but a better block. Barker from Hartz. He didn't throw it down. Barker, he'll do it again. From Hartz, give him 2 offensive rebounds and then 2 points for his troubles.
Now, how about that for a transition right there? Maybe a change in momentum. If Fromhartz threw that down the first time, this gym would have erupted.
And a good timeout called by that LaSalle bench. The momentum has shifted, and Downingtown West is starting to play some ball here. There's a lot of guys that are still here. We talked about Blair being gone, but a lot of guys that had success at a high level last year for this Downingtown West team. They're back for another season here today in a nice mini run. This portion of today's game is brought to you by E&M Insurance in North Wales. It's a property and casualty insurance firm for business and personal purposes. Reach out to them on the web at eandminsurance.com. They're an independent agent, meaning that they work with a wide variety of very, very fantastic and very well-versed brokers or firms in the area. So we appreciate what Chris Marr and his firm can do. And again, we all have home or renters or auto insurance. So give him a call. Reach out, eandminsurance.com, and let him figure out how he can reduce your reduce your costs, beg your pardon, and save you money as well as improve your coverage. Here's Preston Washington. Bully ball inside. That's exactly the possession you want out of a timeout.
Yeah, we see some physicality there from Washington. Alex, take it away.
First bucket of being an Explorer to Preston Washington.
And he might get another one here after the block by McHugh. Taken right off his hands. Nicely done by Barker.
How about Barker to get in there right there and time that ball, slap that one away. 48.3 remain here, and this West team just keeps on chipping away at this LaSalle lead.
Yeah, and a dead sprint there from Barker. But you spent all offseason working on sideline out of bounds and baseline out of bounds plays. Back into the zone defense. Altamare. Man.
Yeah.
Another travel.
Yeah, tough call right there. We could see that right foot kind of slide across on the ground. I think that was enough to call it there for the officials.
One more look.
Thankfully, our vantage point allows us to see that. Across the gym, I don't know if I could be able to identify that play.
Hicklin. 30 seconds left, and they can take it all the way down. Another year and no shot clock here in the PIAA. Washington, good hands. Here comes zone the other way, and he's going to take it all the way to the rack.
Yeah, and zone right there, the triumphant finish we can see going up with some authority.
Altamare stands in and takes the charge. And so LaSalle will get another shot with 8.5 seconds left to tack on to the lead.
Yeah, Altamare is such a good guy at taking all these charges. You see that from him from last year, and you'll see a lot of him and even more this year.
In 8.5 seconds, a lot of time here for LaSalle Explorers offense to create something. We've seen how they've run all game. They're very, very fluid, so a lot of time here for them to put something together.
5 seconds. Hudak, no need to foul here for LaSalle. From Hart's at the horn, yes! And how's that for a momentum swing headed into the locker room?
Yeah, Fromhart's right there pulling up from downtown, sinking that one, cutting that lead from 6-3. That's a big offensive possession there. Short-lived, but a big one for the Whippets.
Yeah, just scoop the ball up and hit it from deep.
So a low-scoring contest. No doubt both teams feeling each other and themselves out here from Wissahickon High School in a season-opening tournament. This is the semifinal round. We are so thrilled to be back here on Bob Long Sports. Stay with us, everybody, and we'll see you in just a few minutes.
Dunphy Ford is Mayfair's neighborhood Ford store.
Nobody knows your neighborhood like Dunphy Ford.
Nearly 40 years.
Right here on Frankfort Avenue. Generation after generation. Our neighbors continue to be our customers. We have access to the cars and trucks you want with financing you need.
Dunphy Ford is Northeast Philly's first choice for America's #1 brand. 7700 Frankfort Avenue in Mayfair. Online at www.dunphyford.com.
Come experience the Dunphy difference. You'll be glad you did.
My name is Patrick Donahue, a franchise consultant with FranChoice, the premier network of franchise consultants in America. FranChoice is a company that helps people find a franchise business that's the perfect fit for them. We work with the people who want to own a business but don't really know how to find one that's both a top-notch opportunity and a great match. We specialize in franchise opportunities with the following 3 characteristics: low investment, high margin, and rapid break-evens. The best thing about our service is that it's free to the public. We're paid by franchise companies for this service. The process is simple. First, we do an introduction. Then the candidate provides me with information. We have a consultation based on that information, and we build what's called the model. Once we have that model, we'll share that with 3 great opportunities that match your criteria. I will follow up with you through the entire process. Obviously, the best opportunities fit the criteria mentioned above, and the right way to find those opportunities is to spend some time with the people who work with the very best franchise companies looking to expand in your local area. I'm humbled by your consideration, and I look forward to speaking with you soon.
They said it couldn't be done, but somehow CCM was able to close this home in just 21 days. Carl, how'd you pull this off?
Oh, hard work, dedication, grinding.
Were you ever worried?
Well, you know, Chloe, they pinned us in deep in the second bedroom, inspection issues, but we regrouped. Knew there was still a lot in play.
Well, I'm sure the Franklins were pleasantly surprised.
We got a good organization here. A lot to look forward to.
Good luck with the next close. And there you have it. Cross Country Mortgage is dedicated to getting it done.
So, it's time for your business to renew your lease. Or perhaps you're right-sizing or relocating. This can be an exciting time, but it's also a major project to undertake. Hundreds of decisions to make, some of which may impact your business for the next decade. You know you need an expert on your side from start to finish. What if this expert had no conflicts of interest, no landlords to answer to, and a fiduciary responsibility to work solely in your best interest? Someone who knows the questions to ask, the levers to pull, the pitfalls to avoid. Enter the experts at Gola Corporate Real Estate. They've seen it all over the course of thousands of transactions in dozens of industries. Gola gets it. And what if those experts came with a team? Subject matter experts to manage everything that comes with this process. Space planning and design, relocation planning and budgeting, helping you manage your vendors, construction oversight, all with zero out-of-pocket cost to you. A turnkey experience that adds real value, value that flows right to your bottom line. Gola gets it. We've been partnering with clients like you for over 40 years, and we know what's important: solving problems, creating flexibility, protecting and stretching your dollars. Philadelphia-based with a national presence. Get to know Gola. Gola gets it.
When your car needs repairs and you can't wait, Meineke can help. With life's crazy schedule between work and family, you'll love Meineke's same-day service. Call today and Meineke will get your car in today. For new brakes, exhaust repairs, or your check engine light comes on, trust Meineke to do the job right. And families have been coming to Meineke for years because Meineke works on any make or model vehicle. Same-day service, value, and trust. Meineke, doing car care right.
Be a part of the biggest live events. The must-see matches.
He's gone!
The game day celebrations. Experience live sports and entertainment the way they're meant to be seen. With Joe Hand Promotions, the global leader of live entertainment for bars, restaurants, and cinemas. Create unforgettable moments that fans won't want to miss. Keep the food and drinks flowing with watch parties that will bring customers in the door and expand dwell time. And watch as these visitors turn into loyal customers with exclusive content relationships with the nation's largest sports and entertainment providers. In over 10,000 bars, restaurants, and cinemas across America, and customizable packages for every type of venue. Make your business the place for the next must-see event. Because if fans can't make it to the stadium or arena, your venue is the next best place.
What does this win mean?
Been with the family for a long time. With our team chemistry, it was bound to happen.
Just close, baby!
Such a big win from Cross Country Mortgage, dedicated to getting it done.
My name is William Ryan, and I'm attending Boston College next year. LaSalle, obviously, academically is so strong, and that prepares me for college, prepares me for the next 4 years at Boston College. But furthermore, I think the community here at LaSalle and the experiences that they provide will allow me to thrive at Boston College next year. The college counseling office here at LaSalle prepared me for the college application process through just one-on-one interviews with my college counselor, and also just having the door open here, and whenever I had any questions, there were so many resources for me to use and for me to be able to fill out the application to the best of my ability. Obviously, we have the Choose Your Path motto, but I like to say it's more of a Blaze Your Path motto. On the basketball team, LaSalle gave me an awesome opportunity to help the team in ways that I wouldn't have expected otherwise by putting together scouting reports and stuff like that. And that's what LaSalle offers. It offers every kid to kind of take the initiative and go forth and do what they want, but do it in an individualistic way.
Hello, I'm Brother James, president of LaSalle College High School. We are excited to welcome you as you explore LaSalle.
Hi, I'm Andrew Brennan, student body president here at LaSalle. Over the next few minutes, you're going to experience LaSalle through an exciting lens and learn about the different paths you can explore.
Welcome back, folks, to Wissahickon High School. Bob Long, Danny Rovey, Alex Shevchuk, and we come back on the air just as everyone listens intently to determine whether their car is the car that's parked illegally that's being said by the public address announcer right now. I think I'm set. I don't know about you guys. You guys
yeah,
good?
I just had to lift my headphone too.
There
just
you
to
go.
make sure.
Just had to make sure. You know, I got a spot. I got a spot really close to the gym.
Yep.
You know, felt it was too good to be true.
Too
So
good.
just had to make sure, but I'm all good. I'm all in the clear. So,
Danny, we'll get you a ride home even if your car gets towed. Don't you worry about that. So now that we've got that adjudicated, we're going to welcome you back here to Wissahickon High School. It's a season opening tournament here between LaSalle High School and Downingtown West. Great to have some non-league action here on Bob Long Sports. And quite frankly, the beginning of basketball season is always a fun time. Hope is for all at this point. Downingtown West looking to get back to the state playoffs. LaSalle trying to get up off the mat after a tough year last year. Coaching change at the helm. A young man, Ryan Ansell, in his young 30s, doing a great job with this program. And his first experience head coaching in the Philadelphia Catholic League came by way of Swarthmore College as an assistant for many years, and a program that went from doormat of Division III to the #1 team in the country, and 2 trips to the Final Four, including one to the national championship game. So perhaps there is a blueprint here for this LaSalle program in one of the toughest leagues in the country, Philadelphia Catholic League, to get back to the days of not that long ago in terms of competing for a hubcap and competing deep into the state playoffs. Good ball movement, Nick Parisi. Hudak knifed his way into space, and that was probably a double dribble, but Parisi hangs and hits.
Nice move by Parisi. Gets the spin and just gets straight to that little floater in the middle.
yeah, and it's so hard right there to maintain composure there. You're spinning around, you're jumping up in the air, but look at Parisi. He does it well balanced.
Back to live action. Tough shot. Too strong, and Stas taken down. And a foul is called, and that's the right call. Inadvertent contact, certainly, but caused the fall on the baseline. Grayson McHugh picks up the personal foul. That's already his third. He's going to stay out there. Good trust here from this coaching staff. Open three. Boy, and that's a checkout if I've ever seen one. Both Shields and Hudak, and the ball hits the floor. But a bad giveaway. Hudak nearly got it right back. Transition look. Parisi got a hand on it. Stas, yes.
Yeah, tough right there. Parisi worked his way in that play, just couldn't get his hand in it. Great bucket there for West. LaSalle still up 3 here.
Getting a little sloppy there from the Explorers. And that one is blocked. More opportunity in transition, but look who's there first. Liam Hawley, who was blocked, is the first one on the floor to prevent the transition opportunity.
Yeah, nice hustle by Hawley just to get on the floor and stretch out and grab the ball.
Yeah, scrappy player. We've seen that a lot from him last year. He had a leadership role coming in as a junior, and now as a senior that's even extended.
One foul apiece here in the third quarter. And Grayson McHugh there, he's going to get fortunate. Tell you, that play was exactly to the way the coaches wanted it there. They just needed Grayson McHugh to make a more definitive move to the baseline and come get that basketball. And now quickly in here to Hawley. Great cut to the basket. Joe Shields, he's shown all night that he knows how to move off the ball.
Yeah, Shields right there in great shape, able to get that one off. That was well contested.
From Hartz for 3. Sizes him up and knocks it down.
Dangerous player from Fronharts. You know, got the ball, got him with a little jab, and put it back up in such a little piece of space.
And again, the reason he creates that little bit of space, Alex, is because he is so good off the dribble. He can do it a lot of ways. Joe Shields, struggling to get back and set defensively, has to respect his ability to get to the hole. Hudak, open three. And McHugh keeps it in. Parisi, that's well short.
You know, Sal firing off 2 deep threes right there. Hudak, why not let it fly? Pulled the trigger from the corner. He was wide open, couldn't connect, and then Parisi right there. Another 3 could not fall.
A lot of contact, we play on. Staz is alone inside. And now here comes Liam Hawley again. He's got numbers. Joe Shields is poked away from behind, and that'll stay here. 24-22. It's a good one brewing here from Wissahickon High School. The home Wissahickon Trojans will take on North Penn in game number 2 here tonight. The winners will take on the other winner, I suppose, in the tournament final tomorrow night. Unfortunately, we will not be there for it. We have state semifinal football action that we're calling, but glad to be here for game number 1 for LaSalle, and everything but the finish from Liam Hawley.
Yeah, and Hawley right there, another great look from the corner, around the cup, off the backboard, but just could not fall.
5 minutes to play, third quarter. Good cut. McHugh stands him up. And McHugh there on the carom. Hawley comes up with it. Hudak out of control. Good call. And again, everything a little bit frenetic, guys. My thought there, I know exactly what Grayson McHugh is trying to do there on that outlet pass, but he kind of, equivalent of leading a wide receiver into a safety's hit there, kind of led him into a really tough spot with the defender coming in, and from there, the rest of the possession, I thought, Danny, was pretty frenetic.
Yeah, absolutely, and, you know, right there, Hudak really doesn't have anywhere to go, so he tries to put that one up, puts his body into it. He knows he's undersized, so he comes in from the side, and, you know, like you said, Bob, that's just a reckless play right there and the right call to make.
Good finish. Size advantage held by Staz.
Oh,
Shields got to a good spot. Kept it in. Hayes, Altamare, yes!
Altamare right there cashes that one in, and you can see Shields dribble driving in, doesn't find it, but then Altamare outside, money.
Money is the right word for that, Danny.
Open 3 for Staz, and he's starting to heat up. He's got the last 5 for Downingtown West.
And Staz right there with a 3-pointer to match. The 6'7" forward, he's healthy now, had a hamstring injury last year, prevented him from playing a lot of last season, in which the Whippets won the Chessmont.
Oh, it's great ball movement. Hayes out to Mari, couldn't hit it. Donovan Fromharts. And Downingtown West has come all the way back to take the lead.
Just such a crafty move from Fromharts, getting to that spin, getting straight to the floater. No, it's money.
And now into a zone in the half court. LaSalle trying to beat him with ball movement. Ball doesn't touch the ground. You can't argue with that look, but that one barely drew the iron.
I would say LaSalle has a lot of great looks here, and if they were making their shots, they would be up in this game.
Staz going to work. He's got a height advantage against Shields, and they keep going back to it.
Yeah, Staz right now looking like the tallest player on the court and also one of the most skillful players on the court right there. Elegance with that move.
Trying to get the ball to the center of that zone. Downingtown West collapsing there. Parisi open for 3. It's good.
And Parisi breaks the break.
Yeah, exactly. Getting LaSalle back onto the board right here. Down 1, 2:15 remaining.
I am super impressed with how this team recognizes the opposing defense and goes right to work. They're not sitting down in a timeout and saying, hey, guys, they're playing zone. Let's figure it out. And a good rebound by Shields. Stas is going to want that one back. Parisi drives to the cup, and a blocking foul is called. Attacked the outside hip of that defender, and Antonio Lewis a little slow to get up.
Yeah, definitely a hard play right there. Headed straight towards the basket. Parisi just crashes down on Lewis, but able to get up from that one. Love to see that.
Really good call there as well from that official. Certainly he tried to get in position, but very clearly backpedaling and moving even into that contact.
Parisi fails to convert on the first. Salle down one here.
McHugh comes back into the game, which I think LaSalle has to do. They're trying to monitor his minutes. Certainly, I'm sure, for a couple reasons. Coming back from football and the style they play, running up and down the floor, and, you know, getting him into basketball shape, which he's in tremendous shape from football, but it is a little different. And then the second thing is those fouls. A little bit of foul trouble that he's in. Try to manage a few minutes with him on the bench. Give Stu Ross and this entire Downingtown West team a lot of credit, because what did they do while he was on the bench? They went right to Stas inside multiple times. Stas, again, feeling it. Not that time.
Hawley all over with the great defense on the perimeter to the rebound.
Hayes, Altamare. Look for Preston Washington. They'll have to reset the offense here. McHugh, Washington. On the flyby, knock it down.
Way to be patient with the rock. Pump fakes, sees his defenders way behind him, and just shoots the shot and all net.
How about that? I mean, two guys right there in the corner just taking care of business. Finds Washington once more. Little pump fake, 3-ball. That's how you do it.
Scoreboard reads 35-31, and LaSalle coerces an air ball. Timeout on the floor. 52 seconds to play in the third quarter. Couple gut punches from Downingtown West. LaSalle took its first deficit, certainly since the early going, if at all. And they came back with disciplined play, a couple of big-time shots, and they lead 35-31. This portion of today's game is brought to you by Next Play Basketball. It's an AAU basketball organization here in the Philadelphia area with teams from third graders all the way up through 12th graders. If you're looking to get better, if you're looking to play at the next level, and that next level could be on your junior high team. It could be to play in high school. It could be to come off the bench in high school and become one of those key starters, or maybe you want to play at the college level. Whatever your ambitions are, check out Next Play Basketball online for a lot more information. It's a really, really good program stressing character, family values, next play mentality to help you on and off the court. We love what they're doing, and we appreciate them sponsoring Bob Long Sports. Also tell you about our partners at E&M Insurance in North Wales. It's a property and casualty insurance firm for your business or for your personal insurance. Home, auto, renters. They can help you to get a lower quote, better coverage, and always better service. Visit them online at eandminsurance.com for more information.
So under a minute here, Hawley taking this one up.
And you wonder, against that zone defense, will LaSalle be comfortable just taking the last shot of the quarter and force Downingtown West to come out and guard them? Doesn't look like it. They like an open look. And it's good again. Preston Washington, a revelation off the bench, showing some depth for this LaSalle offense in the first game of the season.
Yeah, Washington making a statement right there. 2 illustrious threes for the Explorers, extending this lead now to 7.
LaSalle with a matchup zone, a 3 right over top of it. One and done. Altamare with 5 seconds left. Washington is going to have to let it fly. Preston Washington, count it.
Yeah, Preston Washington there, automatic right there. A huge quarter for him, and LaSalle is up double digits. 10 points going into the fourth.
Automatic is the best word to describe that, Danny. He is nice.
And just like that, the largest lead of the entire contest. Just a couple minutes after LaSalle trailed for the first time against Downingtown West. So we head to the fourth quarter, and it's our chance to tell you about our partners at CJO Design and Construction. It's a landscape contracting firm, but they do a lot of projects big and small. They can do a new hardscape patio or deck for you. They can handle your shrubs, even cut your lawn for you. They can also put an addition onto your house. Chad Ormond has a wonderful crew. You can send a huge crew of 5 or 6 guys over with big old machinery, or you can send 1 or 2 guys out to take the meticulous touch and care needed for your lawn and your beds. So from a standpoint of you're planting new beds or you're kind of shaving away at some of those bushes that are getting overgrown, give them a call and visit them at cjodesignandconstruction.com for more information. When you're done with all that, want to get out of the house, go on down to the Great American Pub, run by a really, really good family that's been involved with LaSalle for a long, long time. Chuck Hempshire and his folks do an awesome job. 3 locations nearby. Heaters up top on the rooftop deck and patio. They do a great job for your next event, family outing, or business get-together. Visit them and tell them that Bob Long Sports sent you. Foul's going to be called against Downingtown West to start the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and Hawley right there displaying a great motor there, getting in the mix. Finding a way to disrupt things. And it'll be LaSalle ball from the baseline.
Grayson McHugh, a little strong. McHugh got the block. Loose ball, and Hayes Altamare is on it. Yeah, he didn't reestablish himself. And Altamare didn't see it until that ball was released. But Alex, LaSalle's winning the 50-50 battles most of the time. Loose balls, they're getting most of them.
Yeah, Bob, this team is not only are they underdogs, you know, from the past couple years they've gotten worse, but now it's a new season, new coach, and now they have to show themselves why they're the underdog and why they can show themselves as one of the better teams in the PCO.
Fromhartz with a touch. Stas was looking for the ball, but McHugh has shown himself to be an adequate defender. Boy, that's
yeah.
Let's get another look.
Tough call right there. Looks like Altamare
he's just checking out, man.
Yeah. I mean, really just laying the lumber down low.
You know, they got the arms crossed, and Fromhartz was in a little bit of an awkward position. That's a tough call.
I would call that a great box out by Altamare.
Stas, really good catch. Comes up with the ball. Good cut in the lane. Probably deserved more there. Great cut off the ball by Jace Lasher.
Nice vision from Stas at the dime here, but LaSalle in transition. Washington.
That would have been a heat check right there.
Absolutely.
But you know what? That's a really sensible play. Raise the eyes a little bit, see if you can get the defender to bite, and then get back into the offense. Love that from Washington, understanding time and space and the situation. Meanwhile,
Nice move.
Parisi creates for himself, couldn't hit it. That was a good move there, Alex, no doubt. Lasher not that time, and again one and done. Nick Parisi, that's his spot, and he knocked it down. Largest lead, 13.
LaSalle has been excelling in transition, always finding either an open layup or an open three. And there you go with Hawley being a factor in this game, pressing the ball 24/7.
Another look. Hicklin. Really impressed with Liam Hawley and his progress over the course of the season. The word that jumps out to me, guys, is confidence. You know, certainly when you get to Philadelphia Catholic League play, you're going to see a really high level and brand of basketball played on a night in, night out basis. And we don't quite know what Downingtown West is going to be yet. I don't think they do either. I don't think we know what LaSalle is going to be. That's the beauty of it being December 1 and opening night. But what you can say is there's a crispness and there's a purpose with everywhere LaSalle moves the ball and where they cut off the ball on the floor.
Yeah, exactly, Bob. And one thing I'm noticing a lot right there with that tremendous put up by Preston Washington is there's just a pace with this offense. They move together as one unit, and they're always moving the ball.
Nice move by Preston Washington to get to the rim and just get that easy bank shot.
Yeah, and that's got to be called, but I love the contest. And I also love, get to the basket, Donovan Fromhartz. Trust yourself and go create that contact. High-level basketball.
Looked like he was attempting a dunk for a second.
No doubt, and Will Bear wasn't going to let it happen. Bear is a guy that LaSalle will see over the course of the year in kind of a backup five-man role when Grayson McHugh won't be out on the floor. Also a track athlete. And we were told, this kid can jump. Well, yeah, go up and meet Fromhartz at the rim. He sure did there.
Yeah, I've had the pleasure to go to all of these LaSalle practices as not only a JV player coach, but a varsity manager, and I get to see these guys practice all the time, and I could say that Bear is always ready to work, always the first one back from sprints, and always one of the guys going on the floor and screaming out on D. Just a great guy to have.
So what was that? JV player coach, varsity manager.
Does it all.
Bob Long, sports color commentator. Heck yeah.
You can call me a basketball guru.
Oh, absolutely.
A savant.
Savant, that's right.
Another miss right there from Fromhartz. Looking to pressure Hawley. Finds Parisi. Finds Preston.
I mean, that's how you break the press.
Exactly.
Washington. Double dribble called. 5:25 to play. It's a 15-point lead for LaSalle.
Yeah, you know, like you said, tough double dribble right there, but, you know, just a masterful way of breaking the press. We can see LaSalle just using that outside, bringing it back in. I mean, that's just how you do it right.
They're prepared. You know,
Yeah.
it feels they feel more prepared this year than I've seen in the last few seasons.
Prepared is the right word to use.
They're prepared for everything, and they're adjusting on the fly, and that says a lot about these kids, right? I mean, there's been a coaching change, no doubt about it, but the coaches aren't out there making adjustments in live time. LaSalle is, and they create opportunities like that for Will Bear, the assist to Parisi.
First ever varsity bucket for Will Bear.
Liam Hawley picks up the personal, just the third team foul here in the fourth quarter against LaSalle. And only Hawley's first, which quite honestly is in many ways impressive for as much as he's been in the mix all day long. Right, there are guys that, you pick up your foul first time in the fourth quarter, but you haven't been in the mix. He certainly has.
Yeah, Hawley playing like something of a bulldog tonight.
A rare offensive carom for Downingtown West. Preston Washington, hello. Knock it down. No, he's going to kick it out wide. Better look for Nick Parisi, and LaSalle leads by 20.
Like I said earlier, Preston is not only a scorer, but he always makes plays out on the court. Not only a scorer for his type of guy.
To my count, that bucket by Donovan Fromhartz ends a 24-2 run by LaSalle. If I remember correctly, Downingtown West hit a bucket to go up 29-27 midway through the third quarter. And it got to 51-31.
I mean, LaSalle just absolutely exploding here in this fourth quarter. Leading into this fourth quarter, Preston Washington did a great job finding the bucket, and LaSalle just continuing to advance offensively. Really just no one stopping the Explorers, at least in this game.
We have a stoppage here on the play again. I think it's blood. Yeah, there it is on the back of Nick Parisi, right below the 4. That's where we saw it the first time as well.
How long has that been a rule, Bob, where a player needs to get subbed out for blood on the jersey? Is that kind of a...
I think always.
Yeah.
Always. I mean, if nothing else, it's become more important recently with all you learn about.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever. Won't go much deeper than that.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's absolutely a good thing. But and I think you might need a timeout. Not called. Counted and one. Donovan from Hearts.
Picked up Preston Washington full court, got the ball, and won. That is D1 level right there.
And one of the few times where this LaSalle team caught off guard. Didn't have anyone coming back to the ball to help Washington. You had all that open space. Somebody's got a flash to the logo there, and Washington would have had a safety valve. .402 to play. And we just lost our scoreboard. It should be 51-35. And they're trying to get this worked out. But remember, Fromhart's put it in plus the foul. That wasn't captured yet.
Downingtown West trying to press up full court. Not a lot of time left to get back from this, to come back.
Scoreboard troubles here still trying to get resolved.
Well, why don't we tell you about next play basketball then? Because that's exactly what they'd say in this situation. Hey, something's not going your way. It's about that next play mentality. That's on and off the court, folks. But it's an AAU basketball program in the local area here. Boys and girls programs from 3rd grade to 12th grade and everything along that spectrum. They do a great job. They really do. With teams that are playing local and all the way across the state and across the area. If you're looking to become a better basketball player, check out their next tryout. They also do individual clinics and group lessons. A really wonderful coaching staff that was nice enough to want to sponsor what we're doing here at Bob Long Sports, and we support their mission. They got a really good Facebook page, by the way. So if you want to check out some great content, you don't have to take my word for it. I'm not going to tell you how to shoot a jump shot. I wouldn't be the guy to do it. But those coaches are, and they can help you become a better basketball player. So visit them on Facebook and online. Next Play Basketball. And they're running this down here. I don't know. Don't know what we're going to see here or how long this is going to take. But, Danny, Alex, why don't you tell us what's going on at the school right now? At LaSalle High School, by the way. I should have said at the beginning of the broadcast. Danny, a senior student broadcaster, and Alex Shevchuk, a junior student broadcaster with us here.
Yes, so I'll dive right into things. LaSalle, at least as a student body, just got off Thanksgiving break, and a quick turnaround here in all of our academics going into exams. Not next week, but the week after that, and then we'll be going on winter break. So definitely that to look forward to. But of course, just to finish strong. Alex, I know you were saying earlier before the game, you have your SAT tomorrow. Good luck in that. Always an important day, so make sure you rest up, eat a nice big breakfast, and attack the books tomorrow.
After you watch some conference championship football tonight, by the way.
Exactly.
Another turnover by LaSalle. They're going to get it back. What an outlet. Bear pulls it back, and they'll reset.
Yeah, Bear saw the lane closing up right there. Whistles on the floor. I guess they're still talking about this clock issue. Not good. I mean, you know that this game is pretty much all but said and done. You want to see this one finish so we can
go watch college football.
Yeah, of course. And then at least in the context of Wissahickon, get on to a great, great public matchup here. Suburban 1 powerhouses here. North Penn, Wissahickon.
Now that's interesting, Danny, right? So is that a league matchup?
I believe it is. Yeah, I believe it is a league matchup, I would like to say.
I mean, they're what? They're 20 minutes from each other.
Yeah,
it's just interesting that that's the matchup that happes in a tournament because they could have
preseason,
easily done it the other way.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, and you know,
where Downingtown West takes on either North Penn, or Wissahickon and LaSalle takes on the other.
Have that meet in the championship. Exactly. I mean, and you know, these two schools definitely have had something of a rivalry over the past couple of years. I know that the students definitely get into it, and we can see the student section already starting to fill up for Wissahickon. So definitely a good one on the books here. It should be a raucous environment here.
Also, I wouldn't log off quite yet, folks, because we are going to interview a couple of players as well as the head coach, Ryan Ansell of LaSalle, if the Explorers do hold on here. The question is, who should it be?
I mean, wow. I mean, with the quarter that Preston Washington had, right now it looks like he's still in this one.
What do you think,
Just
him and Nick Parisi?
But absolutely. I think those are definitely the two players of the game, two difference makers, two X factors. I would also throw Liam Hawley on there. Had a great game, a lot of heart, a lot of hustle, but we can only get so many guys here on the coveted Bob Long interview.
And we got a long season.
Absolutely.
It's a little easier with basketball, quite frankly, than football when you got, 50-some guys over the course of the year that you want to interview. It just can't happen. But basketball, we're going to get everybody on over the course of the year.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Lucas Hudak. And LaSalle, they've had that pace all night long for the first time coming out of this timeout. Patient and willing to take some time off the clock. Doing it well by spacing the floor, preventing double teams, not dribbling into them, and providing safety valves when needed. Third team foul called here in the fourth quarter against Downingtown West with 3 minutes and 12 seconds to play.
So LaSalle right now taking out Hudak, and it looks like Parisi is back into this game with the incident on the back of the jersey there. Hard player, gritty player. Always tough to take him on the court, but when you have him on, man, this LaSalle offense just feels complete.
And he stepped on the sideline. This is the blueprint for Downingtown West for how to get back into the game. You have to get turnovers, and it has to be quickly.
Exactly. Time is ticking here, quite literally here for the Whippets. And just as you can see this ball start to roll towards midcourt, need to be as efficient as possible.
Staz, good look inside, and an offhand finish.
He is all over the court for Downingtown West.
Yeah, and we can see this matchup now with Staz and McHugh. I mean, definitely a lot more comparative in height, but still able to get that one off.
Parisi. Now McHugh. Yep, and they're in no hurry.
Absolutely, yeah. No shot clock. LaSalle can take their time here.
And they take the foul again. Now the fourth team foul. With the new rules, the next foul from Downingtown West will send LaSalle to the line. Baseline out of bounds. It'll be a little easier than that sideline out of bounds from the last one. That was a difficult place to inbound the ball.
Would putting LaSalle to the free throw line be something that Downingtown West would want to happen?
At some point, I think they're going to do it. I think LaSalle is going to make them either. Still got a timeout here on the floor, or at least time stopped. They're going to get one more substitution here for LaSalle. And Parisi is really struggling there with the blood on the jersey. At some point, would you grab another jersey, another white jersey? He comes out with a number that isn't 4.
Yeah, it would not be a bad idea if LaSalle had the tools for that. Another jersey in the arsenal, perhaps.
Hawley dribbles into and then out of trouble. Nicely done.
It'd be funny if you got Parisi something like 99.
That's right.
Number
Grayson McHugh spins and couldn't hit. Staz all the way. He got the finish, and they're creeping back in.
Yeah, tough
2 minutes and change to go. Shields. And he is fouled. He will shoot 2 at the line.
Yeah, I mean, if you're LaSalle, there's really just 2 ways to win this game. You got to hold on to the ball and hit your shots from the line. This is where games are won and lost, Bob.
That's right.
Right here. I'll still hang on to it.
Not at the front end of the 1-and-1.
No, but at the line, as a whole, I'll hang on to that.
I love it. Shields 1 of 3 from the line here tonight. And he missed them both. Here comes Moore. Brady Moore. Shields got a hand on it, but it's a good look here as Fromhartz gets into the lane. Tough shot. McHugh
Nice
couldn't bring it down, but he blocked it. Brady Moore. McHugh is called for the foul and to the line. We'll go number 11, Brady Moore.
Wow, yeah, McHugh, you can see him just lunge in there, see if you can poke that ball out.
Well, secretly, that LaSalle coaching staff, certainly they're not happy that this is kind of creeping back here, but if you can come out with a victory, they're going to have an opportunity to learn. And, yeah, there will be a lot of good things, but plenty to break down from these final 3 minutes in film study about how to close out games. And it's a team that is going to have to learn how to win. You know, a program that hasn't done it at a high enough level recently. They put themselves in a position to have pretty solid offense. They're working hard defensively. The last thing is figure out how to close out games.
Yeah, absolutely, Bob. You know, game management is one of the most essential aspects, especially when you're playing in the Philadelphia Catholic League. You can't afford to blow leads late game against the likes of Archbishop Carroll, you know, Archbishop Wood, a lot of the best schools in the area. That's something that LaSalle will definitely learn with time.
Timeout called by LaSalle, and there's another pass there that puts Hudak in a really difficult position. And to your point about those other teams, they're going to put more heat on you down the stretch than even they're getting here.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, in a lot of ways, it's a blessing to open up with a team like Downingtown West. Of course, a very skilled team. Last year, Chestmont champions. But, you know, LaSalle to come out here with a victory is definitely big. But like you said, Bob, lots and lots of learning opportunities here.
"30-second timeout on the floor. Alex, what are you most excited about for basketball season? It can be high school, it could be LaSalle specific, college, even pro if you're so inclined.
I think the most exciting thing, for LaSalle basketball, you know, I'm going to root for them because obviously my own school, but
you're a student, sure.
I want to see the new coaching of Ryan Ansel and kind of showing how he can change his way and put his new little twist onto LaSalle basketball, and how they can develop in the further years as younger generations come to LaSalle.
McHugh's got to move the ball, and does. Good cut off the ball there. And Nick Parisi double-dribbled the basketball. It's a good call on the far side of the floor. He's wearing number 41 now.
There we go. Got to have a number up in the high digits. But yeah, Parisi just getting a little bit frantic right there, causes the double dribble. Downingtown West very much in this game like they weren't.
A big three there that goes down from Fromhartz. It's an 8-point lead.
Yeah, snipping away at this lead now, single digits here.
Nearly gave it away. Shields, a lot of contact there. And a foul is called. So Shields, 1 for 4 from the line here tonight, has 2 big ones coming up.
This is where you hit the free throws like the rent is due, Bob. 51-43. Get this up back to double digits here for Joey Shields. And walk away out of here with a substantial victory.
One for 5 from the free throw line for Joe Shields. Not his night from the line.
What matters is the next one, though. Stand in and knock her down. Got that one. It's a 9-point lead for LaSalle. Preston Washington checks in. Downingtown West wants to move quickly. Staz is open for 3. Another offensive rebound. An open look for Moore. The follow will go from Staz, a timeout with 55 seconds left.
I mean, how about the follow through right there? Great job of recognizing where that ball came off the rim and in the right place at the right time, puts that one back up. Still a ball game on our hands, ladies and
Salle
gentlemen.
a little fortunate that McHugh not called for the foul there on the contact while Stas was in air as well. And boy, that would have been a big call for a couple of reasons. As we talk about a lot, although it's our first time talking about it because it's game 1 of this year, but last year we've talked about it all the time. Down the stretch here, what's important is stoppages, because under a minute to go, unlike the college game, there is no stoppage after a made basket. So you have to manage the number of timeouts that you have. Downingtown West, they trail by 7, but they have 1 timeout left, meaning 1 opportunity to stop the clock after a made basket. Otherwise, LaSalle's going to let the ball bounce, bounce, bounce until the official throws it to them, and then that clock's going to continue to tick as that ball is waiting to be inbounded. So if they had called a foul there, what you would have had is an opportunity to add another point and effectively to save a timeout as well, because the clock would have stopped after the made basket.
Yeah, so now 1 timeout here remaining for the Whippets. That'll play a big part here in these final 54 seconds here. Salle just needs to hold on to the ball and not give this up by any means.
Quick foul called against Antonio Lewis. Liam Hawley to the line to shoot 2. Quick check in here from Downingtown West. Ryan Barker.
Hawley there cashing in on the first.
Yeah, Hawley's pretty prominent free throw shooter. I actually saw him knock down 10 in a row on practice 2 days ago.
No announcer's jinx here. 54-45. Parisi checks out. How about this? LaSalle throwing a little bit of Downingtown West zone medicine at them. Force them to take a little bit of time to get it up the floor. Brady Moore gets into the lane. Don't need a foul there if you're LaSalle. Let them get to the hoop, and they take their last time out. So again, very important. Why am I calling that out, that LaSalle doesn't foul there? For as much about the points side of things as it is to force Downingtown West to either take their final timeout or let that clock continue to run after a made basket. 40 seconds left. And LaSalle in a pretty good spot here, but Downingtown West continues to creep. A couple of turnovers, and the Whippets could be right back in it.
Yeah, absolutely. With no timeouts left, though.
Makes it hard.
Definitely does make it a little bit challenging here for the Whippets to get back into this one. Like we always said, though, LaSalle just has to keep on possessing this ball no matter what. They can walk out of here victorious, 1-0 to start the 2023-2024 season.
As for LaSalle, their next game will be on next Thursday against Saliceum. They are taking a road trip up to Delaware to play a pretty good team in Saliceum.
There goes Liam
very
Hawley.
Good team.
Yeah, it's the old Sally, Salesianum in Delaware.
Yeah,
That's
and recently played a little preseason match with Imhotep Charter as well. Was not able to find anything about the score of that game, but I do know the two squared off.
But they did play.
Yep.
Yeah, the score was actually disclosed in that game. Neither team wanted to put out the scores. Nobody wants some extra help on either team.
So one clarification I'll make, Alex, is that they will play tomorrow here at this Wissahickon tournament. They just don't know who they'll play yet. It'll be
for LaSalle.
If they win, LaSalle would either be the winner of – oh, I'm sorry. Were you saying Downingtown West plays Salesianum or LaSalle?
No, LaSalle.
Yeah, LaSalle. So they're also going to play tomorrow, the winner of North Penn and Wissahickon, if LaSalle, of course, is able to win here tonight. That's not going to help, though. Fouling on the offensive glass. We go walk 94 feet the other direction, and Downingtown West can score with the clock stopped. Stas missed the first one. Neither team particularly strong at the line tonight.
Yeah, not able to really establish that fluid from the free throw line, and that's something that will definitely come with time as the season progresses.
Stas knocks down the second. 7-point game. They can set up that pressure defense. Parisi. Good look for Hudak. McHugh is open, and they couldn't get the pass off in time. It's a heady foul. You had to take it there if you're Downingtown West without anybody over the top. So now Lucas Hudak stepped into a much larger role here this season. Big free throws.
Hudak here needing to connect on the second one.
Everybody getting their sea legs under him a little bit here. Quick substitution into the game for LaSalle comes Joey O'Brien, the 6'4" wideout cornerback, and now swing guy from LaSalle for the basketball side. Tremendous athlete, going to play defense here. Moore. No good, and O'Brien brings it down.
Yeah, big board there from O'Brien. LaSalle can run out the clock, putting a button on this game. A great win, an 8-point win here for the Explorers. Jumping out to a 1-0 start on the year from Wissahickon.
Ryan Ansell gets his first win as a head coach at LaSalle as well.
Yeah, and over the reigning Chestmont champions. Huge victory for the Explorers. Alex, before Bob gets down here for a little interview, what are some of your takeaways?
I think LaSalle played great today, and same with Downingtown West. LaSalle got on that good third quarter stretch where Preston Washington made a huge impact off the bench, scored 12 points. I could see him becoming a starter maybe further into the season. We'll see how it all plans out.
Yeah, exactly. Definitely a weapon for this Explorers team. Preston Washington had a huge third quarter, some nice plays in the fourth quarter as well, able to use a lot of that physicality. Love what I saw from him as well. You know, just definitely a lot of depth, from this LaSalle Explorers team we saw tonight. And that's something that can carry them very far into the season in the Philadelphia Classic League, but definitely some time beforehand as they will face the winner of this game.
We are here with Preston Washington, and let's come on over here, guys. Live TV, I guess, and we got a second game coming up here. But Preston Washington, Nick Parisi, we're victorious here tonight to start the season. Let's start with you. What a third quarter you had. What led to that, and what was feeling good out there?
Just the encouragement of my team and my coaches. Nick Parisi encouraging me, Joe Shields, Luke Hudak, and Liam Hawley just encouraging me, and that really put me in the mindset to make shots.
Hey, thanks for rolling with the punches here. Nick, good for you today. What went well out there for you guys?
My shot felt good, and my teammates were finding me, so when I'm open, I just got to shoot it. Teammates were finding me. They all looking at me to shoot, so my coach all telling me to shoot, so when I'm open, that's when my team needs me.
And now first game with a new head coach, Ryan Ansell. What has stood out about what coach has tried to do and instill in you guys this season?
Just having a trust, commitment, care mindset, putting the trust in the team that we can have each other's backs, and a commitment to show up to practice every day, and they care about each other.
And Nick, how about for you? I mean, you had a different coaching staff last year. What's the difference felt like this year for you?
I think my coach has a lot of trust in me. He has that positive mindset on all of us. We all just try to look for each other, pick each other up, so we all just looking for each other, being selfless. It's going to help us win more this year.
Well, congrats on a good start to the year, guys, and thanks for doing this.
Thank you.
Take care, guys. Easy. And Preston Washington with us. I don't know if we'll get Ryan Ansell, but I'll see if we'll grab him. If not, you guys can close up shop.
Yeah, definitely. A real great showing from those two players today. Two keys, two non-senior pieces here for this Explorers team. The Explorers only have 3 seniors on this team, so definitely we'll be relying a lot on those underclassmen to make a lot of the plays, run this offense, and do a great job on the court. Obviously, LaSalle with a big win, an 8-point win over the reigning Chestmont champions here. I mean, just a tremendous, tremendous showing. Now, the winner of this game, Alex, spit to me a little bit of ball knowledge here. We have Wissahickon and North Penn. Who would you like to see LaSalle face off against in the championship?
I do not know a lot about these teams, but looking off of these teams right now, I would rather see LaSalle play Wissahickon in this matchup. You know, LaSalle, fast team. They spin the rock, and you know, Wissahickon looks like a good team.
And now we do have the victorious head coach for the first time in the Philadelphia Catholic League coach's uniform here, and your first time coaching on a Catholic League sideline, Brian Ansel with us. Congratulations on the win, first and foremost. Must feel good.
Thank you, Bob. Yeah, we came out, we executed, and got a little tight down the end, but I thought the guys worked hard, they competed, and defensively they put us in a position to win based on the way we came out after halftime.
Actually, you took a deficit for the first time in the contest early in that third quarter. Then you go on a 24-2 run to take a 20-point lead. What drove that?
Well, I didn't realize that happened. In the heat of the game, I had no idea. I knew we got some stops, and that's what it all starts with, getting those stops. And once we started getting stops, we got easy shots. Preston hit some big shots. We kept attacking, and we learned from that Pennington scrimmage. We got to keep attacking. So I think that was good to see. We still got to clean some stuff up, but we haven't worked on pressure as much early in the season. Lots to continue to improve on.
One thing we really noticed was the minute they go into a zone, they didn't go into a zone out of a timeout. They did it in live action, and your guys were up to the challenge. They knew exactly how to attack a zone when they switched defenses. Has to give you a lot of pride seeing that out of your guys in game one.
Yeah, before the game we talked about have poise and attack. We knew they were going to switch zones up. We played them at Alvernia, team camp. We knew they were going to mix it up live, whatever. But if we have poise and we attack, it doesn't matter what defense they're in. I'm confident we can get a good shot if we look for our teammates and help each other get open.
Well, hey, thank you for doing this. Go talk to your guys. We'll see you soon. Ryan Ansel with us. And Danny, Alex, great game. We'll send it back to you guys to close up shop from broadcast number one.
Absolutely. Well, then great words there from Ryan Ansel. Able to put a button on that game. Like he said, got a little bit tight, but LaSalle remained victorious, 1-0 on the year and 1-0 in the head coaching career of Ryan Ansel. So a big win for him. Alex, any final thoughts?
Yeah, just like you said, great first win for Ryan Ansel and great first win of the new season for LaSalle. Not something that you would have saw from LaSalle last year. You know, new faces, new coach. You know what? And I think it's a great thing. I think LaSalle's going to have a great season. Same with Downingtown West. Both great teams, and I'm excited to see them in the future.
Well said. Well, on behalf of Bob Long Sports, coming at you live from the Wissahickon Tip-Off Tournament, my name is Danny Rovey. Alongside me here on the color commentary, Alex Shevchuk, and special thanks to our friend Brady Joyce, as always. And on behalf of the man Bob Long himself, we'll see you next time.